Morning everybody, Alex here from Snake On Exotics. I accidentally deleted this bit of the next bit of video, so you're going to go on to the next bit of video now, but I accidentally deleted this bit, so you've got a new bit. So we'll crack on with the rest of it now. Morning everybody, so you've got a very tired Alex this morning, but we've got to give props to Morgan because she's opened the shop completely for us this morning. So she gets extra brownie points, so she's run the shop completely and opened it, everything all this morning. So but we do have the deliveries just arrived. So we've got animals in the box, we've got the big tank for the snake, we've got the big wood for the big tank for the iguana, and we've finally got the background for the iguana as well. So we've got some big jobs on today, and we've got a holiday animal in. So big job on. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell for me, and I shall see you in a bit. So we've had an holiday animal arrive. We got a reticulated python. She gets a big gill. She gets a big gill. So this is her enclosure for the moment. It's a small little one just while she's growing out, and they can keep an eye on her. So we're gonna have to get him set up. All the stuff in there is ready for him, and then we get him in there, and then I can unbox all the animals, and we can get all them set up as well. There we go. I've set all up the enclosure for her, so she's nice and all ready to go. So in here we have our retic. Oh, hello. You look very pretty, sir. Look at that. Can we touch you? Can we touch you? Oh, hello. How are you? Woohoo, hello. You okay? Are we nice or are we nasty? Okay, we seem okay. There we go. Just think of that. You can't come out, you can't come out. You've got to stay in your tank. You've got to stay in your tank, mate. No. No, coming out. No, 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 no. Stay down. Good boy, stay down. I've got to put your lid on. I've got to put your lid on. Stop it. Stop it. Back. Back, beast. No. No, no. No, please come back. Come on, in you go. Stay down. No. Down. I can't get the glass. By the time I get the glass, you'll be stuck in the glass. Can we get her head in the hide? Oh, ha, ha, that worked. Sweet. Where's the glass? Where's the glass? Whoop. Quick. Quick. Can't grab it. It's too slippy. Okay, she's going in the hide. Wahaha! We get the glass in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's a proper job. We can be happy with that. Sweet. Okay, so the holiday animal is in and set in the back. What we've got to do now, we've got to unbox our new animals. So I'm going to get you set up. I'm going to unbox the new animals. Okay then everybody, it's unboxing time. So, see what we got. See what we've got in our lovely box of animals. Okay. I have to admit, this supplier should really learn to use polystyrene boxes, but we moan about that every time. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. We're cheating now, we're looking and you can't even look. Look at her face. So, okay, we'll go. They all taped together? No, we're okay, they're not taped together. These ones are, okay, some of them are taped together, so I've got to do them in a certain order, so I've got to stop and cut some of the tape. Okay, come on. So we've had a sub-adult leopard gecko come in. Look at the size of that boy. He's a big lad. And he is a Max Snow albino. Very, very nice. Can you ever get a better look? There he is. Look how nice that is. So it's a sub-adult. He's not fully adult, but he's not a baby anymore. He's not a juvenile, he's pretty well grown. So we've got him to deal with today. Then we have, I've got to pause it because I've got to cut the tape. So I've done it. So we have a female Yemen chameleon and we have a male Yemen chameleon. So we have a breeding pair. They're not quite old enough to breed, but they have came in as a pair. So we've got to get them set up today. I'll put them back in here so they don't stress out. So then we have our Enchi Royal. Look how cool the markings are. So we'll get a good look at him and set him up in a bit. Her, sorry, it's female. And then in here we have a female phantom poison. No, 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 no. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. So we get them all set up. Morgan got a lot of the tanks ready for us yesterday. I built the chameleon tank and got all that set up. We do have to set 2 up because they can't go in together. So we've got a new one for one. One's going to go in Aurora's old tank. So let's get to setting everybody up. Have our first tank set up for the Royal, freshly done by Morgan for us. We've actually had to start getting some of the brand new phanariums set up because I've run out of phanariums. We've got that many baby animals. So we are going to do the phantom in here. I'm going to have to cut all the tape off, then we can release her into a new enclosure. Here we go. Oh wow, look at the yellows on you. You are very, very pretty, my darling. Can we get you out, can we? Oh wow, she's not too small either. She's a reasonable size. She likes her tissue though, she's holding on to a tissue. She's very, very cold. Very cold, so we need to get her warm. So we'll put her in here, we'll show her where the hide is. There you go, darling, you want to go in the hide? There she goes. So I always show them where the hide is because that's where they feel the safest, and she should let go of this tissue. You can let go for me, darling. What are you coming back out for? There we go. So put the lid on, at least she knows where the hide is. We have Royal number 2. See, this phanarium's that brand new, I didn't even took the plastic off it. So we've got to take the plastic off because you don't want to get stuck in any plastic. So we take all the plastic off. Lovely job. And then we can release our snake. Here we go, here's our lovely Enchi female. Oh, you're going into shed, my lovely. You can't see. Her eyes are all blue. And you're very cold, my lovely. So her eyes are going blue, so she's going into shed. But look how cool her markings are. She's a really cool colour. She's almost like a reddy pink, which is really cool. Reddy pinky orange. So we put her down. Here you go, my lovely. There's the hidler. Sit there like that, and she can find herself the hide. We'll put our lid on. And there she is, settled in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Come on, click. Come on. There we go. She's in. So the leopard gecko that we've had delivered, the sub-adult, was meant to go into there. But of course, we had the emergency arrival of the rescue snake in a jar. So he's gonna have to go into a plastic phanarium for now, and then I've got to get this big 4-foot tank built, set up somewhere, and then he's got to go into that, and then he can go into there. So is you have to go into the Fanarium for now, because I haven't had a chance to build the tank yet, which is I've got to do at some point today and find somewhere for it to go at some point today. So everyone's going mad, and then we still got to do the chameleons. Mr. Gecko, you coming out? Do you want to come out? You're going to be a wiggly bum. You're going to be a wiggly bum, we're going to lift you in. Want to say hello? You got some lovely markings, sir. Not super keen on being handled though, am you, mate? No, he doesn't like it. He did a death roll like a crocodile. So we won't be handling him too much. We'd have to do some slow training. Just get him used to people and stuff. So let him sniff me, we'll let him lick us and stuff like that. So we'll be very slow with him today. Give us a lick. There's a good boy. You got a cold tongue. So he'll find out, he'll get used to us and stuff. He's had an hard life. Well, I'm only just playing up. So we'll look after him, make sure he does everything he should. And he's just a little bit cold. Look at the markings on him. Okay, so our first chameleon tank is ready. Morgan is setting up for the second one as we speak. So we've got our male Yemen first. And we're going to put him into his new enclosure, which is just here. So we're going to open up our doors. So we're ready. We need to open the tub and get him made. Oh, still stuck. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Want to come out? Do I have to pick you up? Oh, here we go, here he comes. Come on then, buddy. Up we come. There's a good lad. So he's got a little bit of stuck shed, but that's okay. But he sees his green stuff and he's off. Oh, look at him go. People say chameleons are slow, but look at him go. So he's going to find himself a little quiet spot to chill out. He's going to settle down. We've got his dripper dripping. He's got his heat lamp and his UV lamp. We will be looking at upgrading his UV lamps. But he's going to be quite chilled out today. We won't be messing with him anymore today. We'll just be leaving him to get used to his enclosure. And then we can check on him again tomorrow and try and give him a feed. So now we're going to go on to the female. Female chameleon time. We've still got to get the UV light put on there, but the heat's on there now, so I'm just going to put her in, and then I can mess around with the UV light afterwards. So we're gonna release her into a new enclosure, and then see how she gets on. Hello, my lovely. You look very pretty today. Yes, you do. You gonna come out for me? You gonna come out? She wants to hold the tissue and the box. She's decided I'm not letting go of nothing. Oh, she's let go of the box. Look at that. There she is. You want to get loaded? You want to take the tissue with you? That's fine. If you want to take the tissue with you, that's fine. So we've got the dripper going. We've got loads of plants. I will be putting more plants in here for her. There you go, darling. Look, bushes. You gonna go on the bushes? Come on, because the dripper's dripping on me and it's cold. Come on. Be a chameleon. Oh, toes aren't good. She's got bad shedded toes. Yeah, that's not good. I'll have to ring the suppliers about that. There we go, that's all our new animals in their enclosures set up. Still need to do the UV light, but we can do that in a sec. Now we're going to open all the boxes and see what we got from the actual delivery today. We're not going to stop today, I don't think. Okay, so we've got big tank for the rescue snake. We've got the bark for our display, thermostats, can't remember what's in there, and then we've got the cork bark panels. So we'll open them all up now, have a butcher, see what we've got. I think we're going to have to put the iguana tank on hold for now, and we're going to have to try and get this built. So we'll jump on getting this built and then see how far we get. I'm not going to take them out of the bag yet. Those are our big cork bark panels. We've got 3 really big cork bark panels to finish that tank off. So I think that should be enough to do it, hopefully. It's a little bit wet on that side, it's not good. Oh, no, it's not. It's just where they've glued it. Let's see what we got in this box. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Oh, need to swap hands. It was too light, it was going everywhere. So... oh, the new infrared heat protection bulbs. Very cool. So, box number 3. Is it number 3? I've lost count. Oh, it doesn't want to come. It's saying no. Oh, there we go. And we've got thermostats and we've got ceramic bulb holders. In this one, it should be all our cool display wood for that tank. So this should be able to go from one side of the tank to the other quite easily. So this is 90 to 100 centimetre wood. So it's really, really big. So we should be able to light. Oh, see if we can pull some out. Knocking everything over, but look at that. Oh, we got a snap branch, but that's pretty cool. I like that. That's going to look really, really realistic in the tank. That's going to look really cool. Yes, mate. Okay, so we've got number 2. Can we get it out? Oh, we're struggling, we're struggling, we're struggling. We're struggling, we're struggling, struggling, struggling. Whoop. Oh, nearly, 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 nearly. Up, up, up. Nearly. Hey, look at that. Wahaha. Massive piece. Really, really nice pieces. We should be able to make a really nice display with this. Got one more bad boy. Ooh. And I know he's sticking out the side of the bag, so he's going to be a pain to get out. Oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Oh, a little bit broke, a little bit broke. We don't want to break anymore. We can't help it. Oh, come on, nearly. Oh, lovely job. So there's our 3 nice big branches for our tank. Are you trying to do what I think you're trying to do, sir? I think he's trying to do what I think he's trying to do. Have I spoiled the moment? I've spoiled the moment. He's like, no, my lovely, please. No, please, come on, darling. Come on, darling, please. I've been very good. He's like, no, she's like, no, she's not having it. But he's not giving up. He's not giving up. He's going for it. He's going for it. Will she let him? He's going up. I don't think she's in the mood. You never know, we might have some baby tortoises soon if he gets his way. But we'll see how he gets on. I've got a big tank to build, so I'll be back in a sec with a built tank. 1, 2, 3, and bing! That was quick, wasn't it? So there it is, all built. Now we've got to find a spot for it, get it all sorted. Yeah, so we've still got loads of work to do. So I thought, after the hoo-ha I had with that one, I was going to ask for some help, because we learned that help is good. So, na 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 na. So it's a little bit big. So we need to sort out some of the cables so I can push it right back. It's going to overhang a little bit, which is fine. And it's going to overhang here a little bit, which is fine. It's still going to do the job. I can push it back a bit more, that'll be a bit better as well. So I've got to put the glass in, we've got to get the lamp on top, decor, and then he can start going in here. I've got it right back now, so it's pretty well flush. That's not too bad at all. We're not too bad there, that's absolutely fine. But we did have a casualty. We did, someone lost their arm. It's a bit sad, to be fair. So he's a long-term resident of the shop, and he just dropped and broke his arm. So I don't know. I knocked it off with my arm carrying it round. So we're gonna have to try and do a little bit of operation, see if we can fix his poorly arm. So I've got all the bits. So so I can glue it all back together. But at least I broke that and not the tank or anything expensive. But so we get that fixed once I've done some jobbers. All wired up. I've got the other one back on top, so we've got the glass in and everything. So we're all ready to go. So just to rescue this snake has cost me at least about 200 quid. So all the donations and the joining the YouTube and all stuff like that helps me pay for all this stuff, because I ain't gonna get none of this money back, because I've either got to keep her now or I'm gonna sell her, and she won't sell for how much I've spent on all this. So it doesn't matter what happens, I've lost out. But we've rescued an animal, which is a plus. So this is what I do, and doing all that and having the donations and the rest and the joining the YouTube and stuff like that, this is what helps me to do all this stuff and helps me to actually be able to take on the animals. Because if I wouldn't have been able to afford this, I couldn't have been able to take the snake. In Forest Life as a substrate, it's a nice good substrate. It's going to be a little bit of wood chip and stuff, so I think it's going to be really good for the snake. So we're going to open the bag, chuck it all in. I think this should just about do it. Close. Wow, lovely, lovely, lovely. That might not be enough, but we shall see how much we get spread across everywhere. Okay, that goes on top. Now I think we're going to need something else to top it up, because it's not quite thick enough. Ooh, and we're in the tank. It's that big we can climb inside. Quite big enough to easily get inside. I think that's given us a just about the area's covered, but it's not very deep at all. So we've got the full thing covered, but it's just not deep. It's not deep at all. We've got loads of moss. Oh, let's go get some moss. We'll fire a load of moss in there as well. It's a good idea. Give us extra stuff to spray and for humidity, and it will give us a slightly thicker bedding. So I'll chuck all this in. I've got even more here. I'll chuck all that in and I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, that's what we've got, with a nice layer of moss on top. I actually like doing the bigger tanks a lot more. This looks really cool. What do you think of that? So I've finished now, it's all set up, ready to go. I just need water bowl for out of her tank and her. So I think we should go get her, check her over. I did want to give her a bath before putting her in here. So we'll get on. We actually haven't touched him since we got him out of the jar. So we don't know if he was just being nice because he was cold, or whether he was just pretending to be nice. So we're just going to give him a little touch just to see what he does. Oh, okay, he doesn't seem very happy about that. He didn't like us touching him. Did not like us touching him. So we're going to have to be nice and steady with all our movements with him, because we want to double check that he hasn't got mites or anything like that. So I'm just blowing on him so he can get my scent. See how his head moved and he's flicking his tongue a little bit more? That's because I blew my scent on him. So just breathe my breath on him, and then he gets to scent, and he gets to know who I am. It looks like he's done a big poo for us though. Nice big poo there, so we've got to get that bad boy out. So I'll keep trying him a couple of times, and then I'll be able to get him out, give him another once over, and I'm going to try and give him a bath. So I've got the tub ready, I just don't have any lids. So we're just going to have to use some of these carpet panels, just use the lids, and I have to put something heavy on top. It won't be in there for long, it's just to give him a freshen up and just to make sure we can't spot anything once he's clean. So I'm going to get him out now. Okay, so I'll move some of the stuff out of the way, and then we'll pick him up and get him out. Hello, my mate. Do you want to come out? Oh, he does not look happy. No, come on, buddy. Come on then. Come out. See what he does, because he's got a big head. If he decides he's going to bite me, this is not going to be fun. What are you going to do, buddy? Because I don't know what he's actually like, because it's the first time he's actually been warm. So, last thing we want to do is get a big bite from him. See if we can get him. We'll give him a little touch first, just so he realises that we're going to be touching him. See, it's not scary. Okay. Okay, he's coming out. Come on then, buddy. Stroking nice, see? Watch this. If he strokes from my hand, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. Oh, come on, mate. You're more good. You're going to be nice. I don't like him rubbing his head first. So what I think I'll do is I'll use the stick as a barrier, so he physically will be restricted and won't be able to get me. Oh, he's going to be okay. He could be good. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can come out. Come on then. Come out then. All I'm doing is using the stick as a barrier, so he physically can't strike because the stick's going to stop him. He's hooked behind this, so I can't really get him in. You okay, buddy? You okay? Come on then. Come on then. Out he comes. Come on then. Come on then, big boy. Out we come. Oh, he wants to go up. Okay, we got him. Lovely job. Okay, so we got our buddy. He's doing really well. Clear. Wow. So we're going to put him in the bath. He's going to have about 5 minutes in the bath. It is baby bath water temperature, so you test it with your elbow. If it's a little bit hot, don't put some cold water in there. It wants to be baby bath water. So I'm going to put him in there now, and we'll put the lid on. You may not like this, or you may love it. You may do one or the other. Come on, put your head down. Hey up, come on. In the bath. See, bath. It might be a two-handed job, I think. So I can't get him off my arm and put him down. So if I let go, he's still on me, look. Come on in, buddy. Don't bite me in the crotch, please. That would be the worst place in the world. Okay. He's almost in. Climb back out. Back in for me, buddy. He's in now. That gives him a good bit of a bath. So he's going to give him a good soak. He's going to try and push out. But we're not going to let him. He's going to let him sit for a little bit. A nice bath, wash him all off. Help him with his shedding as well, this will. So it looks like he's got some back sheds, but it's hard to tell because he's just not clean. So this will give him a good bath now. We should be able to see if there's anything left behind that's came off in the water. He's having a good bath though. In a couple of minutes now, what I'm actually going to do is actually try and wash him a bit. So I'm going to take the lid off. Here he comes. Hello, mate. So I'm going to physically wash him myself. So he's well behaved, so we can be able to do it. There we go, mate. I'm okay. Oh, give him a good wash. How's that, mate? That feel better? Oh, you can hear him. He's giving it a little hissy. I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. Can we angle you a little bit? There we go. I'm just giving him a wash through my hands. I'm wetting my hands and then letting him go through. Wiping anything off that's not meant to be on there. It's like a weird something on him. It's definitely coming off though. I'm not seeing any residue behind. Okay mate, I'm only giving you a bath. There we go. Okay, so he's had a good bath now, so let's put him into his enclosure. How am I going to do this? Okay, so we've got to take that out. Wants to pick you up. Okay, so here he is. What do you think of this, buddy? Inside, 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 inside. Inside. There you go. Look at that. What do you think of that, bud? Got a nice big enclosure. He's gone right up to the log. He's going round the back, coming down. He's got a whole big enclosure to go in now. This is what he should be in. We can see some of his iridescence. Now he's clean. You can see how nice he is. You wouldn't have seen that iridescence before. So we're going to leave him to chill out. We'll just put his tail in. And then that's him sorted. Whoa-hey. From jar to massive big customised enclosure. Oh, I think we've done good by him. So our next job is F10ing. So just in case he has got mites and we haven't been able to spot him, we're going to F10 his tank to the max, kill anything that's in there, spray around the area just to make sure. The good thing about this is, I was thinking about it last night, the way I've built all these enclosures, not one enclosure touches another enclosure. So it's going to be really struggling because everything's all segmented off into its own little compartment with insulation. So I'll be very surprised if anything can actually spread to the other tanks, because there are voids between the tanks as well, because they're all on shelves. So I don't think, even if it did, it wouldn't spread, luckily. The only chance we've got of it spreading would be the cork bark. So I'm just going to spray the cork bark just in case, to make sure. Give everything a good spray, just to kill anything, just in case. We'd rather be safe and have to do extra cleaning than get an infestation. So that's going to kill anything that's in there. We're going to leave it for a day or two to soak in, really kill anything that's in there. I will then take all the substrate out and do it again before anything goes into this tank. Snake needs his water bottle. She's having a whale of a time in here. She's had her head out the top. There she is, sticking her head out the log. So she's going in this hole here. She's came out this bit over here, but she's decided she's going to sit with just her head sticking out the top. Having a proper explore. I think she's loving her new enclosure with her logs and her everything. So I think we've done, whoop, nearly fell over. So I think we've done really well, and I think that looks really good. So after all that, we've still got to look at the big tank. So I want to at least get one piece of bark in there to get an idea of what we're dealing with and what we've got to cut and stuff like that. So I'm going to get one of the 90 by 60 big cork bark pieces, put it into the tank and see how it looks. We've got to do vent holes, we've got to do branches and all stuff like that. So it's not going to be done today, it's not going to be done, probably not this week, probably be finished next Tuesday, because I've still got some more. I've got to order the heat lamps, the bulbs and the cages, because I'm having special ones in here. So we'll open it up. Let's see if we'll get this out and we'll put our ones in. Okay, let's get one each. They look like they're okay to me. I don't see any cracks or anything like that, or any loose pieces. Oh, so there we go. Nice cork bark panel. Let's put it in the tank and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's physically taller than the tank. So if we did it this way, we're gonna have to cut them a little bit shorter just to get them in. Or we can lie it down, only 2 hands. Or we can do that and then fill in the gaps. I have been thinking that we could go a little bit higher if we wanted to, because we're going to have substrate at the bottom. So we could have it raised up a little bit, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go all the way down, so I ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, so it's going to be a big job, a lot of work to do. It's going to look epic when it's done. Basically what I'm going to do is measure the inside of that, draw a jig of it, measure what we've got to cork bark, do some maths and see what I've got to cut and see if I've got enough to fill the whole thing. Still got loads of stuff to do today, but I'm completely running out of time. We're on about 35 minutes, so I'm really struggling for time. So I've still got to put fresh water in the axolotls, and I've still got to go around, check some of the animals and do some other stuff as well. So if I think it's really good, I'll film it. If not, I'll try and put it on tomorrow's video for you.